it got a loan, and now it's one of the largest IT companies in the world. So small businesses grow to be large, and if you start with them when they're small, hopefully you can grow with them as they get larger.
Awesome. How do you guys use some of the emerging technologies to continually improve your product that Zions offers?
Well, you know, banking is in a transition, and I think some of the charts that we've seen today in this conference that John put up that showed, you know, if you look at Zions, we have about 140 branches in Utah. You know, he showed that there are 200 million game boxes. You know, there's a billion computers. There's 5 billion cell phones. And as a bank moves from branch banking to virtual banking on a cell phone, you have to adopt these new technologies, new way of communicating, new way of processing information, new way of underwriting, and new way of engaging the customer in the way they want to be engaged. And so we have a whole department that focuses on digital media that helps us design our products, that helps us promote our products, that helps us communicate our products and to deliver our products.
Awesome. And then the last question I have is, you know, obviously Zions Bank is an established business. It's been around a long time. But what do you do to foster entrepreneurship within, you know, your organization so that you're continually improving and getting better for your clients?
Well, Zions has been around about 140 years. But the ability to stay around is dependent on that you use the technology at hand to make sure that you don't become a dinosaur. And you can look through the history of business and look at people who didn't do that and what happened. When I was growing up, we bought an encyclopedia, a set of encyclopedias. They never went online, and they are now gone. And so the same is true in banking. You have to figure what do the customers want, how do they want to interact with the bank, and how can you provide that? And while it may be brick and mortar, but it may be using the technology to make it more effective. Zions patented and developed what is now being called in the industry as remote deposit, where you can take your cell phone, swipe your check, and it's deposited, where businesses can take checks that they receive in and run it through a device on their desk, never come to the bank, never give the checks to the bank, and they get immediate credit for those checks. So using this type of technology makes banking faster, easier, more convenient for the customers, more efficient and less costly for the bank, which is a win-win situation. Technology is the key in the banking industry, just like it's in the digital media industry.
And the last question, what technology entrepreneurs are you watching in the city of Utah or that are doing things that are interesting?
Well, we're watching a lot of entrepreneurs in the state of Utah, and we are active in trying to support various contests, if you will. So we support with Grow Utah Ventures the concept to business. We support the entrepreneurial challenges with the various universities where we try to find new technologies. We just supported a new program at the University of Utah Medical School called Benchmark to Bedside, which was to design new medical devices. And one of the students there, the medical students, came up with a device that you take your cell phone, and if you start to have heart problems, it becomes your defibrillator, and you put it on your heart, and it shocks you. And think how great that is. Instead of going, you know, to the cupboard or to the closet, pulling out the device, setting it up, putting the shocks on your heart, you just take your cell phone with this app. And so by trying to get involved at the very beginning of where these ideas are generated and germinated, and then helping them grow by providing grants to them and assistance to them, and then providing them banking services and financing, we hope that we're in touch with the new technologies and we can help them grow and develop here in Utah.
Are there any entrepreneurs or companies that you can mention by name that you think are doing some really cool stuff?
Oh, you know, I'd prefer not to name them. No, just thanks.
Perfect. Well, thanks for your time. We're good.
Yeah.
Can
Okay,
we
Good.
ask you,
so at the very end, we're gonna have you look at the camera
Okay.
and say, my name is,
Good.
I'm with, and
Okay.
thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Silicon Slopes.
Okay.
Is that okay?
I'm Scott Anderson, President and CEO of Zions Bank, and I appreciate you watching, and I encourage you to take out a membership and enjoy Silicon Slopes. I have their calendar in my home, at my home office. It's a great organization, and if you want to know what's happening in Utah in technology, you got to subscribe.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah. Good.
appreciate your time.
Yeah, my pleasure. Nice meeting you.
Email
Good.
to that your marketing.
Yeah, Rob Bruff. And
Rob Bruff.
Good.